Welcome to Gamereactor TV. Today we're going to take a quick look at the world's thinnest, fully featured laptop on the market. This is the Lenovo ThinkPad x300. Now, the reason I'm calling this a fully featured laptop is because it has many of the same features and functionalities that you'd find in a regular laptop. This one is often compared to the MacBook Air, as you might know, but the folks at Apple had to make a lot of compromises to get their machine as thin as it is. But here, with the Lenovo, they didn't make those compromises. So we still get, for instance, the DVD drive, and on the other side here, we have some extra USB ports as well as one on the back. So this is a very thin and small machine, but still it has the same features and functionalities as a regular laptop. If you're already familiar with the Lenovo ThinkPad series, you might have seen this kind of design before. It's very typical of Lenovo, and it's very typical of the ThinkPad series. It's black with a rubbery surface, very business and very boring, some might think. This model has a 13.3-inch screen, and one of the neat features about this one is that it has the highest resolution on a computer this small. It's 1440 by 900. This particular model also has some other features. I mentioned some of them before. It has a fingerprint reader and the solid-state drive disk. It's 64 gigabytes, which might be enough for some, but there you go. It also has a full-size keyboard, which I find very neat because often small computers, they compress the keys, but here you have a full-size keyboard, so it's very easy and nice to type on. So there you have it. This is the ThinkPad x300. So what do I have to say about it? Well, first of all, I have to say 64 gigabytes is simply not enough. The processor in this computer is actually fast enough to handle light entertainment. It has a DVD drive, so you can watch DVDs, you can listen to music, but the hard drive is a really bad thing. It's simply not enough. Lenovo could have made up for that by adding an SD port, which you'll see in many new computers today. They chose not to do this with the x300, so you can't even expand the memory yourself. Furthermore, 64 gigabyte SSD drive, that's the standard in this model, and you can't even choose a bigger hard drive. That's quite bad. Another thing is it has a VGA port on the back for video output. Why didn't they add an HDMI port, I'm asking. Furthermore, the touchpad down here, I think it's placed a bit way too down at the bottom, and often I touched it by mistake. That's quite annoying. One last thing is the price. This computer retails for above 20,000 Danish kroner, which is quite a lot for a laptop these days. As I compared it to the MacBook Air in the beginning, that cost about 13,000, so you can see this is quite expensive. However, I have to say this is one of the sexiest and sleekest ThinkPads out there on the market today. It's very, very thin. I don't think you can actually grasp how thin it is. And very, very lightweight. It only weighs about 1.5 kilograms. Also, as I said, this is a fully featured laptop. You don't get any other laptop as thin and with as many features as you have on this one. Another really big plus for this ThinkPad is that because it's so small, Lenovo had to build and design special components, special power-saving components actually, which means this laptop can run for about 5 hours. The normal is about 3, so again, a huge plus for this machine. So I heard someone call this the no-compromise laptop, and I have to say, in many ways, I agree. It's pretty damn close. If it hadn't been for the steep price, I'd go out and buy one instantly myself. Then again, if you are looking for a very thin and very light notebook, laptop, this is the one you should get.